Our cover story tonight is from Taiwan. Is it facing an internal rift? Has China isolated Taiwan? Has China split Taiwan's leaders through manipulation? Is Taiwan left with no allies except America and Japan? I ask these questions because as I speak, China is hosting a special guest, the former president of Taiwan, Ma Ying-jeou. Have a look at these images. They are from Shanghai's Pudong Airport. They show the arrival of Ma Ying-jeou. He landed there on Monday afternoon and was received by the senior CCP officials like Chen Yuanfeng, the deputy head of China's Taiwan Affairs Office. Now, this visit is both intriguing, also controversial. Since the Communist Revolution of 1949, no sitting or former Taiwanese leader has ever visited mainland China. Ma Ying-jeou has changed that. And the question is, what exactly is he doing there? What really are his intentions? Well, there are two answers to this question, and they depend on who you ask. The former Taiwanese leader says he has gone to China to improve relations and bring about peace with the mainland. But Taiwan's government says he has gone there to sow divisions within Taiwan and push Beijing's agenda once he is back in Taipei. And is there any merit to these claims? We don't know. But a statement by the leader does add to our doubts. Listen to this.
People on both sides of the Taiwan Strait are Chinese people and are both descendants of the Yan and Yellow emperors. Today, many of the nation-building proposals held dear by the founding father of the country have been realized in Taiwan and the mainland.
You heard that. People on both sides are Chinese. How do we view this statement? Is he hinting towards a possible reconciliation? Is he trying to say that China and Taiwan should be united? These are some obvious questions that come to mind. But the biggest question of them all is this: has international isolation split the people of Taiwan? This is not a far-fetched question. Just have a look at some recent developments. Last week, Honduras snapped ties with Taiwan in favor of China. And as if to rub salt on the wound, it said that there is only one China in the world, and the CCP is the only legitimate government that represents it. This decision is a major setback for Taiwan and a personal blow to its leader, Tsai Ing-wen. She first came to power in 2016, and since then, a total of 8 countries have severe ties with Taiwan. It started with Sao Tome in December 2016. June 2017, Panama snapped ties with Taiwan. It was followed by the Dominican Republic in May 2018, Burkina Faso in the same month, El Salvador in August 2018, Solomon Islands in September 2019, Kiribati in September 2019, and Nicaragua in December 2021. That's 8 diplomatic setbacks in 6 years, all under Tsai Ing-wen's watch. The decision by Honduras adds to Taiwan's misfortune. Only 13 countries, after all, recognize Taiwan as of the 28th of March. Marshall Islands, Nauru Palau, Tuvalu, Eswatini, Belize, Guatemala, Haiti, Paraguay, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, the Grenadines, and Vatican City. That's a total of 13. And what's worse, all of them are either small island states or countries that lack diplomatic clout. And this only tells you how lonesome Taiwan is on the world stage. And the question is this international isolation making Taiwanese leaders rethink their ties with the mainland? Forget the leaders. Has this increasing isolation changed the minds of the people of Taiwan? I don't ask this question without reason. Have a look at this report. In August last year, a poll was conducted. It asked people whether they support unification with China. Around 12% of the respondents said that they did. I know it's a small number, but it's still a big spike from the previous surveys. Previous surveys with the same question showed the figure to be about 5 to 10%. And what does this tell you? That slowly but certainly, more and more Taiwanese people are saying yes to one China. The activism of pro-China leaders like Ma Ying-jeou is further fueling this reset. He is a member of Taiwan's Kuomintang party. It was the sole party in China during the Republican era. During this period, most of the Chinese mainland was under Kuomintang's control. But some areas still remained under semi-autonomous rule. And this gave way to armed rebellions across China. And in 1921, these rebel groups came together. They formed what the world knows today as the Communist Party of China. This party became involved in a power struggle with Kuomintang. A civil war followed. The communists fought a bloody battle against the ruling nationalists for years. And in the year 1949, they succeeded in overthrowing them. So what happened next? Well, the leader of the Republic of China, Chiang Kai-shek, and the remnants of his party, Kuomintang, moved to Taiwan and declared Taipei their new capital. It's been more than 7 decades. And just have a look at how things have changed. The same party the communists pushed out of China now sits in Taiwan's opposition. And the leaders of this party openly toe Beijing's line and push for Taiwan's reunification with the mainland. If there were any doubts about this, Ma Ying-jeou's visit settled all of them. The question is, what next? Well, Taiwan will hold a presidential election next year. And if we go by the recent developments, China will be playing a huge role in these polls. By all means, it will try to install Kuomintang to power and achieve its dream of reunification. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.